Because now he's went missing. But police officers are making mistakes. So now they're saying they don't know where he's at. Somehow he disappears. Which if you're a person of interest, usually under 24-hour watch. If somebody is missing for more than 48 hours and or presumed dead, you're usually under watch. So to disappear is not very easy to do. Did he leave his cell phone behind when he disappeared? That's why I'm thinking possibly somebody else was involved. Because her phone was off for 15 days? Okay. That means she, and then her phone was off for 15 days. Okay. She doesn't turn her phone off. No. There would have been some way to charge it. There would have been a charging station. And to leave, and nobody goes, and she didn't go camping for 15 days straight. How long did they average stay at a camping site? These are the questions. These are important questions. 2, 3, 4 days. And then that's what I'm saying. It's usually average when people go camping. You don't stay out somewhere for 15 days. They got to go into town and get food and some water, unless she's got one of those life straws or they have one of those life straws, and they're killing things out there to eat, which you're not really doing that at Yosemite. Yeah. And for her phone to be off 15 days.
Well, he came back the first.
Okay.
And I guess her phone was still off.
Okay, then so where did he leave her at when he flew away? When he got on the plane, where did he leave her at?
Told the cops, no?
See, I have a pinch in my neck.
I don't think he told the cops anything.
See, I don't want to blame him. If somebody else is involved, he's going to come up missing. And you're not going to hear from him anymore. Because for him to disappear is something weird.
He must have did it.
He's not going to get away. He doesn't come. He could have did it. You can never know with domestic fights. You never know if somebody will do something. You never know. Women can get men to do things they wouldn't ordinarily do if they're driving them crazy. It only takes a couple seconds to kill somebody. And vice versa. It doesn't take much. But for him to fly and then hitchhike back.
No. This is when he got back. I don't know if he was hitchhiking.
Was her phone off when he left?
He was in Florida hitchhiking.
Okay, whenever he left her and he took the flight, was her phone off during that time?
No, she was still alive.
Okay, but was her phone, so he was communicating with her. Her phone wasn't turned off during those 15 days that her phone was off. Was those 15 days, do they overlap the time thereof of from when he left, any of the time from when he left her on the plane and or came back to her?
Yeah, I don't even know if it was after or before.
That's my question.
Yeah, I don't know.
So was it during that time or did the phone go off when he got back for 15 days? Because she was missing for 2 weeks, right?
Yeah.
So he leaves her, goes to Florida, her phone's on. If it's off, there's a problem.
No.
So her phone's on.
Yeah.
Then he makes it back to her.
Yeah.
And then 15 days after that, sometime, when did the phone turn off after that?
Yeah.
So you got 15 days there, though the phone's off. So when exactly, and was his phone on? So her phone was off for 15 days, but was his phone on?
I'm sure it's all going to come out.
I don't like to point fingers until I have most of the information.
I know it.
Because you never get all the information unless you get a confession. You typically don't get all the information.
I think it's leaning more to him now. Because you're right, he's not going crazy over her being missed.
Or he's scared for some reason that he's being blamed for it. He can be scared that he's being blamed for something he possibly didn't do. But to know if they text each other that night or they conversated that night or who did text who and who didn't respond whenever they got separated, that's how you know she couldn't be without him.
No.
So for her to say, all right, I'm going to stay here and you leave me here, I want to call bullshit on that.
Well, when he went back to Florida?
When he went back to Florida, I call bullshit on that. Because you saw how she was responding in the back seat of the vehicle.
I believe she posted after that. She posts every day on Instagram. So when he went back, she was still alive.
Okay, and the phone was on.
Yeah.
And then did she have a motel that she was at? Did they have a phone there? Does she have record of where she was located when he went back? And the time he was gone, where she was at? Is there a record of where she was at? Or is she staying in a tent by herself? Because if he's trying to say you left her in a tent by herself, then that's bullshit. Was she at a motel waiting for him? And how long did he leave her for? How long did he leave? Because a flight takes the day, right? So how long was he gone for to help his dad move something out of storage?
Yeah, I have no idea. I don't know how these people get this information.
The storage things makes me feel like he's lying. Because I helped John move some furniture at Fort Lewis, but I wanted to go on the vacation when I was in Florida.
Yeah.
You help people do things, but you don't abandon camping to go back to help move something from storage for $400 and then the amount of money it takes to get back and leave your girlfriend, even if you are arguing and fighting.
Well, sometimes it's only like $90.
Not within a day or two. It's usually if you have given notice.
You don't know.
And then if it was $90 or $200, you can find out how much the plane ticket was. Why didn't she want to go back, and why didn't they just drive back and end the vacation? And if they do have that much money to use, why didn't they just go to where they were going and then rent a vehicle? Which it's easier to have your own, but it doesn't make any sense to me. And they're putting her up on angel wings and putting her next to butterflies.
She was a sweet girl.
No, she was a sweet girl.
It's just a little kid.
She has a temper.
Well,
A lot of girls do. I don't mind if a girl smacks me and does things. She's not trying to kill me. I don't care if a girl hits me. I don't like being close, punched. A little scratch here and there I really don't care about. Getting irritated with me. I don't mind when a girl's a little jealous.
it's not normal behavior.
I don't mind dealing with it. Most men do have to deal with that from women. A lot of men do.
No, it's not
And the
normal.
cop was being empathetic, talking about his wife was really strange to me. When his wife was like that.
Right? It's small town.
So basically what he was trying to say was my wife was aggressive too, and she put her hands on me, and when she got medication, she was okay after that.
He didn't say she was aggressive. She got aggravated. She got irritable. He said she was aggressive. So once she went on the medication, she was better.
I just don't like how good the video is. And then I don't like the idea that he had left her there. And I don't like the idea, what I should have said prior to that is they put him at a motel and not her. Told her to get a shower somewhere. A 22-year-old girl in the middle of nowhere
I know.
to get a shower.
That is the only weird thing after the bathroom. The only weird thing I think the cops did.
A 22-year-old girl that just got out of puberty,
Yeah.
maybe 6-7 years prior to that.
And then she asked him how far would it be to pick him up because she doesn't drive the van. That leads me to believe she's just a little.
She doesn't like the
lax.
drive.
Yeah. It's sad.
No, that is sad.
Yeah.
Well, it's not the world. Was she Christian? Either he's scared for his life or he did do it, because you don't go missing if you're innocent. If he disappeared and that means either he's scared for his life and or he's innocent and he's scared for his life, or he's guilty. If you're innocent and you know you're going to be proven innocent, you don't try to go and hide somewhere. Period.